Yeah, the political stories ni nyina be bremo later, but you see here here ye pa. The anti-America say story we mean we nene say a story a month long and a year long. A campaign so my yache pa. Na yen kasan to ye ho de. Ama yi mu no ye woni pa bebre a de omo kan bia omo kan for oman nkoso na ye wo bi so a de omo kan bia omo kan for omo ho. Ene imetimi aka ati me bo say me ba oman mu kura menya achievement bia na at least menya hwe wo oman mu no. Sa auto data o Ghana ha. Se see data no enkase expire no. Sa na me ka no brofo no. Non-expiry of data. At least metimi aka say me ka ho bi. But dipa be bring him 2019 me start campaign be a friend save our data me na me start a call be including BBC, Al Jazeera. Save our data. Na mama yen kind story we kakra. Save our data 2019 and I me start here. Na save our data ne be big e Ghana ha ma parliament eto ne safre telcos. The first time me who say telcos omo Ghana omo che data free. Na Daddy Lumba wa asem say nipa no obu ni mu a onye dan on kan de waye. Ghanaians take on telcos with Save Our Data campaign. This was a campaign I started. Eti young kind story no na memfa bibi nto asoma mwene. The hashtag Save Our Data me ankasa na me create here. The hashtag Save Our Data. Me na metena asia na medwen ho say asa 2019 na makokoko amai bi so kakra. Sabre kwa na mako Egypt aba. Na me hwe data speed e wo omanum. Any data metoye. Any adwuma me de ye wo Egypt. Na me bedru Ghana. Na sika kro na me de to data no. Na me hwe the way a data na e wo Ghana ne koni the way ye slow no a. And na me ka said no. I have to start something to help people, especially data abeye adea obi owo man mu bi okuta phone bia no o yusu bi. Enti me koye hashtag here da TV so Save Our Data and na me coin here. Now story ne say some Ghanaians on Twitter are currently on a crusade against telecommunication networks in the country for what they describe as exploitation by the network companies in terms of data and call charges. Armed with the hashtag Save Our Data, the customers who sound very bitter are expressing their frustrations through a barrage of tweets on popular social media platforms. The campaign is being spearheaded by popular sports presenter Saddick Adams, also known as Sports Obama, who has made several tweets and retweets on the subject. As at the time of this report was being filed by Ghana Web, the hashtag Monkosroka Kramame. As at the time, na omotrosa story no. The hashtag was close to 10,000 tweets and a Ghana. And it got to a million of retweets across Africa. And I started this. The latest development is the ripple effect of the introduction of 9% communication service tax by the government. Customers were angry. Intimena me start campaign we. Na campaign no die kosi and say one. Parliament. Na minister then Esla Usu. Ek Fred telco for in Parliament edi kind summon Esla Usu because of this campaign. Emane be churchim. People have forgotten. The next thing was that data for 3 days. A man for use data, sa pressure no. All the telcos, especially MTN, they gave back people's data or more use for 3 days and not a year slow no. Na network a year slow for 3 days. Omutia ubia data a year free. People came on social media to say ya che omu data. That was the first time I mean who said networks, or much data, there was no promo. I started that campaign. Breaking news in South Africa. Meanwhile, in Ghana, so MTN commission has given Vodacom and MTN 2 months to reduce mobile data. And I'm a far from South Africa. Say, yes, so so by 30 to 40% to South Africa. Abino share network and say omonti data so by 30 to 40% was South Africa. And I'm say meanwhile in Ghana there are instances claiming it is not possible to reduce data prices. We are hitting the street soon. Ghana, let's rise. Me call police station say me compare permits to demonstrate. Police for no 3 times omo ka che me say date na me penny nyina possible. Na me dance ni pa so Accra Regional Commander, my name isOnna Dasoha, and a Kofi Jerry, Menen and a Koi. Enti campaign there, a few honor, tell Kofono Sadi Betu, you say, auto data. Na, you say, when you sukra na expire no, or more cancel here, because of this campaign. Because of this campaign, auto data first, and you say, when you soon 1 month na expire, they say data expire. And it was because of the campaign I started. Until non-expiry of data. That decision was taken 3 days after the campaign. All the telcos went to Parliament. Nico Mame, stories need be more. Now, yen share the responses across that time. The entire yen Haiti streets our data no. And they sa brand na may save our data no. Not data, especially MTN there no. Now, a 214 gigabytes for 399. Now, a 214 gig. And a 214 gig and about 92 gig for the same amount. Ghana data. Mekano crash remo. Ma ubia na da say. Yeah, the research be about say data prices in Ghana cheap. Second cheapest. Mema ubia nadao. The calculation is simplistic and wrong. Time yes our research no. Now the dollar was the CD was weakest currency to the dollar. And it is how the CD no value no compared to the dollar value of other countries no almost CD almost currency no strength. Now the yes our research na ye. Say dollar no a start air form no. It is time because Osha ya total data mu biam ya 2022 na Ghana edu baby ana o man air pie no obeka ya 2022 o man edu baby ana nke air pie e no mo total data mu biam e ho na ya 2 mu ba 92.88 gig for 350 cedis we ya 2022 and 2023 ya san 2 data mu. Say dollar number 10. We are still paying for the amount of money we paid when dollar was 18. But telco phone say, omo operational cost unti, na omo raise no. 2022 a dollar ne rise and omo so omo import niema. And a dear data na maye. Enti omo operational cost e cost. That was when dollar was 17 going to 18. We understand them. Go and check the data. Or more increase data no. Or more upward review no. Until from 214 gig for 399 to 200 gig and about 192 gig. Imagine say data would turn to 2017, 2018. Now 214 gig. Say amount to na the over 92 gig. It just say you are more than 60%, but you are paying the same. Dollar na mo de kra niema na ama mo toto mo niema mo ya teso. What thou said? What thou sayest? Sam George 2019 ye ne wunyina na konye. Hwe Ghana for say sika wo data ho cha aduane. The average Ghanaian spends money on data than food because even water. Na ho yira and we are in an age We are in an age. Phone na ye obi bia businesses running. Mampanyin John Dramani Mahama. Say 24-hour economy be running. Ama digital edieba odi ba be running. The first people we need to speak to are the telcos. Me say me start a campaign we na Ghana for be di matama the politics. Ba me say ebre enti no amia wano. Me madaroma se Ghana for amoma basokra. Me madaroma ene ma ye che data. Madaroma na se say what data eye non expiry. First wuto data no wa nyusua. Wutu kwan na oba asa. De aka ni nyina ahyiagu. But campaign na me started 2019 no. Eno ne ma parliament Fred telcos samon omo, and the stories are there. Parliament summons telco and save our data. Parliament summons Eslawusu. All that came up. It just say ye something will happen. Single-handedly, I started that. Ghanaians jump on. Say data not here free 214. And ye ukoka almost say Ghana data ye cheap. Me say unless you travel. So what travel now to data or my biswa. Now we share speed, you know. Now we share said you download do niyama. What they share movies. Na enkate. Now to me use free or my me to 2 weeks data will be at Dubai. Now me debe share movie a sending niyama me free Dubai abano. Na aka half of the data. Me say the same price metono. Na tio Ghana for me kwa say what they compare other countries Ghana data is cheap. Ghana so your maya ye minimum wage ye lowest compared to those countries. And it say obia or abia South Africa or spending 2% of the salary on data. Ghana nini spending 40% of the salary on data. That is the comparison. O mine say ye muno. Ye yakatu yasemunye. Into ton data now they go to South Africa for the omoto hua. No one raise you wakatu yasem they call South Africa level. Nti sa mo obi beton ade se say data ye nsuo ye basic ye necessity. Conversation we yentumi wiene because we need them. I was say a bomb mo chija. No mo hu say $1 number former data prices emra half. Or we have to increase it to 214 gig again. That time I'm to data no na dollar na saying. I'm saying na 11 12. And a rising call 18 na mu 2 mu boom. Say dollar na say about 10. Lesser than that amount. Operational cost no across Ruby Mona. Yeah, Sika telco si eje. Say amount for adwen enkoso. Company si bi timinya omunya mfaso chen Ghana man. Telco so no go and check. Ebimu enya mfaso profit more than the Ghana as a country. No, some of this Parliament Communication Committee to meet telcos over data costs. This was because of Mr. Save Our Data in November. December 4th. Meetings upon meetings. Ena, ye kokoya. Me kobe 3-4 meetings. Edu baby na mejaye because me kona me shen koma omudina. Na me say na me beye dia mejai. Because you clearly can see that the people who are leading, omun data until they don't know. Omunto obi a wotie mi bia se na nya Ghana pa utu kwan na obi ka se wadum ni data na ye nwanwa wadum data say wo fro obi a unya no say oh na madum mi data because it is like what na me say de mi hu cry a call utumi to 20 cedis o kasa kakra bi munyisa you have 1 minute me amini masasa and can't draw de be friend no say you have 1 minute remaining manensa. Oh yeah, we call 20 Ghana cedis and na first cry ye koto card here de kwashem phone booty utoka kra bia obegina ho ye ko enei data anka nipa doso company back mu nipa 23 million on your network and so still nipa ho high no ukoka ese Ghana data na efo but a simplistic argument o makofa researcher a tally aden no for the speed of the networks no emma. Masa, me see bibia ye be fight bia it is possible to get. Just ye kasi enye. Videos ni ye hwe o mai emu aden. Nti senye internet in social media, nka se suicide nka from 2022 basis abri nka nipa omoku omo ho no. suicide no kra nya ne soro amena na nka nipa ato no ho atom no wawu epo no okọ because ahụ kire ba man mu a keka kwa na nka nipa ntimi ntena social media ya obekọ TikTok kakra obekọ ha kakra eno na nkyerɛ sɛ ɔman no omu ni bibi yo ebi so de ye proper business obeto data obetimi ato sa wo ye content creator ya yete high sesi ayeye obetimi ato data 5000 cedis enko ba bia hwim na ekọ mesi data no ekọ che speed trade so speed trade ni kroma data the ni aviator difference in him oto na asa me ma kan data ho asem and am take step on data ma parliament I make a decision and me kan data ho asem I have the right to talk about data because when we started omotete so omosama data free just say it is possible to do now say no me who say ebia MTN for no mo say monopoly no mo joy o say nti untumi hu ni ye na other telcos no kra na menti omase Airtel Tigo ne ngrofo akai Telecel no menti omase say utsi ebia UK now share the way amanfo chase with data because competition is high Ghana no competition nim enti networks ne de omo pe no omo ye obia timito data obeto me say data no so wa hwe ye na wa num no now mani si so be 15 minutes wow data a basic necessity we are in 2025 for God's sake say Sam George at committee say omo ko discuss how to reduce data Sam George committee ne de be ya adwuma wo de odam diplomatic formal way but you know clearly say data needs to come down drastically. Dollar was 18-17 when they increased data. Omote so from 200 gig to 92. That's a so much is free so 108 gig and free the same data you buy for the same cost 108 gig. Data assembly there. Obia, it is not political. It is not. Me started 2019. Said the American. Now people don't know. Me na me started save our data. We couldn't save it entirely. It is time to save data in President Mahama. Adia bako a Ghana ni biya beti media ka abawa baso bako. And it's a Ghana for beti media na ya si telco so no. Omo presi ya nek yaso ya mpresi bi. No muntete so kakra because a compromise ni ya reche. Ye to yusu. Basa mbenya mfasu boom na amanfo ni tuminya data nya juma. School for data. Oh, awurade nyankopon se me pa se de me hu ya. Se de nka Ghana company sisika omunya. Nka osa Accra, Kumasi, Takrade, Sunyane towns ni nyina nka omo joint be 7. No omo sa wo schools bi anka omo supply free Wi-Fi wo ho. Ghana networks no. Ko omo joint a omo ankasa omo corporate social responsibility. A bit to say school for the blind. Nka wose nka omo supply free data. E was our environment no. Ya mamanfo omo ye adwuma wo companies omo free amano ne ba ha no. Ya ma omo be boot fire so dodo. Omo bu fire so dodo no omo de faso ni nyina akọ. Data assembly there maka but o ka na che say nipa bi agewano akosi boni because companies ni too powerful. No na make a no say amanfo anima. The companies are too powerful. The telcos no omo ye too powerful nti wo be sorry agina omo bia no eniam a obe famu no people don't know when we sit here and talk enye say wo hia ye oh why ade niam a ye famu no on we wadwuma wo ye kra wa anye careful a ubeja because companies omo ana hihye baabi bebre but omanfo no so ho kire omo sometimes to say or not to say because operational cost ama ya tete date atutu datam and the data from 214 uto 399 na unya 214 and that 399 no ye di about 350 but a cost 92 the data no instead of growing no form and a money no kosro. It is time to talk about the issues of data again in this country. With the move obiati politics are some no adults politics. Sometimes you're united for one cause. Ghana, sometimes obi anfa ne party into ho na ye united for one cause. Because auto data ye musa say NDC office na wo free ana. Oh ye caller obi a musa say wo free MPP Atwema branch ana. There be tenka ubetimi enya more call time. I bet you sika sesi ayetete petrol sui. Unim de was save. Ebi mo save 250 cedis in the last 2 months. Or filling a tanker was save 250 cedis. Unim de 250 beti ma yamao. But na e petrol for her. Ye musa ose okuta NDC card and MPP card. Wakoto. Ochia endi ya kasa. Me say sometimes Ghanaians should unite for once. Me ba mine in Honsensem no. Say yen starting na yen nationalize your mine in Honsem no. Oh say me usa manfo be briani je ho. Say when we start a course and it is social, it is economical. Ebeche but you get people to tag along. Na yen fight campaign, Mrs. South Africa there no. Who decide to it ba? The government, share companies, MTN Krona or South Africa, said they should reduce their services by 30 to 40%. Government. Them penny for about no money, companies or more foreign owned. Afanam for no more supply or more because from 4 we refuse. Na kramai ampuno. From 4 ni yemanini. And now your ho we are when a kramaniche. Ediana Bema, who are ujina your name as minister, and now ujina your name as MP. Na yeka se data boarding. Uko Parliament, amubeti mide monesi from na makase, telco for ni yawusen faso amunyane doso, at least monti data so by 30%, 40%. ABS was South Africa da, I copied and brought it. They implemented it. It was possible. Senka say 92 gig, you know, omo they call 150 gig and now 160 gig. Niya who say, oh, they na meton ya tum, achama me, ma sevuska. Me sevuska from rice reduction, ma sevuska from petrol reduction, ma sevuska from oil reduction, ma sevuska from foodstuff reduction. No, wa sevuska from data. And no, beyond to me nya budget on for data anka ho. A necessity. We are in an age, you cannot do without it. Itenya adia ya luxury BM and waka say wo open auto. A necessity obi our phone ahokyere kra ba emergency bi bia mu no eboa o man no obi akra our phone eboa o man no because we want to move away from the cash system. Open say obi bia digital ye kofa 1 million coders ni nyina ye data enkwara mu wo school wo mikro ma draw ba on be that to data no mo dey research ukoto no wo papa kra dum ni data na ukoso akota obedwa wo no because wuntumi kofa papa data nye research. Ono wato 20 Ghana you soon 2 weeks data na Ghana ne enye se nipa omu amanfo optimi dum omu data osuro se besan data ade a ene na ema wo dwuma ekoso wo CCTV wo fie wo hwe wo ma esua ade wo send sika wo send wey wo office adwuma bibia wo ye wo phone so jari tena ha 3 hours wo kuta ne phone ya wo ye product ni nyina data obepon na asa Yampompo. Companies is why I teach you attache. No mutia no mudidi. Na me say the bia me kasi leaders and senka for once. Ye nyina ye united. Forget about the way. Forget about way. Ni enka mom say. Ye waniema numbi a Ghana for the si omoni so say. Ye kan bom na ya fight sa niema we na aboya. Na koma na enche. Media me starting in 2019 o. E na me sanka bi mu ne. Say me try Sam George committee na was setting no. I'm waiting. Minua Sam George. Ye no fight here. We are waiting yema time kakra. Ade so te de enya de eche bia. Ye say wo call wo yire nchen no wo ka say ne ba ekonoma ba na twen a onse wo time tintin bia.
Akra bi no mu che.
Obonu bia wanu acha akosi.
Akra ni bi no mu che.
What? Nana yenya abotre na ye ne omo nkasa na omo ma ye time because kwan omo fa so tutum from 2017 2018 2019 2022 na ehwo de no kra ne twama wo no 2023 again kwan ya data no fa so koye no na say ye ntumi anso ano na ye ma no kasa ejina ho a dollar number form 6 months of the year ne wo mu no monte so dollar naba for ma operation naba form no mama mfane nye mfa so twitwi die mfa sika ne nko ye ka profit a companies yi bi omunya kyerewa profit omunya omu capital flight omu de agu play mu na omu de kwa menka se mo nko fight omu but omu ma ye ho he ha ye bi ya ne ye to omu ma ye ho he ha ye bi sika no mu de kwa amanfo aman so mo ma ye ho he ha ye bi ye mpanyimfo ne bi ye abro nti emfo omu ho de because they don't buy data. They don't buy. And I'm betting you market deals. So munkuye, the mobile be a monfa ho, mumbetimi. But a kaya ho one day, a beha drama, campaign in the seno. Ntitelko for no, ye best remo. Make us say more, any data be a mpesa more tiso. Yatese drinks for tiso. A more for tiso. Petrol for tiso. And one for tiso. Now the driver for motor data. Uber for engine, I know no more than Omoto, the same price. You started $10 so from February, March, April, eBay. Omonte he so. And for so no munya and no no munya. You two mudia muslim operations costro. Well, and Canada do Ochna Yabesa can once and because data not yet. Yeah, the price is not to throw from Monchake from 2019 ebano. Na monche. Se meto adie 214 cedis a month. Meto adie na minya 214 mako 214. 2022 adie na minya 214 mati so about 200 the same amount. 2023 na mo di adie na ba 192 the same amount. 2025 year making 92. This is a more shima from 214 ebano. More than 118 say na free so more than 118 to 220 gig. It is may better off in 2018 2019. Say 2017 214 and may better off. More te de me nyane so. Say ukotokosia 100 cedis. Amamfo bi o mo ntiase practically. Ukuta 100 cedis ukotokosia na ma ukosia na mako 100 cedis. Next year ukosia na ukuta 100 cedis ani ma 100 no be ko na afi ya ma 92, the same amount. Obeko the following year no, ukuta 100 cedis akosia 92 na the amount from 100 to 92, ni ateso di about 71. Aside 100 cedis. Afe the following year no, obeko na kosia na about 41 pieces for 100 cedis. It just say you are getting lesser for the same amount. Meanwhile, the money has also depreciated. Usika na uyusu no, wakati ano eswate. Enti afe no enya more because 2019 na say 2018 no dollar ye 6 na say dollar ne kwete na wo sika na ho de so ate ene yesa mia onti ho mpo na ke o say data ne gina ma wo no wo sika e ba fom ti dia wo di ko data no mu no say na ye 10% e ko 40%. That is how you calculate your living. Nana
minya me da se na emsa no pay de jamani akusua mokwa adwen krom
akosia ba ya
killer data core honest why NTN well, buy data now data finish
me hu ye
data finish
me wie mukra yes
try kra na data every no kra na data every na wakasa no the ya kese pa ne se yeni monitoring mechanism bi e be me hu se omu wia ye ntia ma ye mu bebre ye ne gu no ma bi so oba empo credit ade course no ye to mu wia ye ebo ha message ndi obenya se me to 10 cedis me to 20 me to 50 message de ntro ebeba na wo sha sesa wo kasa enso mu hwimbi nasa wo sha sa nasa no ma jo ma de there are omu wia and there are times me the MTN am using to make you abomudi from 2000 MTN me use wa business the same chip na am use on subscribe here no mama message say na subscribe no o pese ja send the stop o send this why eti wo o maka chese o pese sa subscription na wo is o pese ja send the stop say nipa 1 million do be send stop unu do mate no ma for honyes ka no ma sisi ekwa mo fa so ebu no do so a wo send message at the same thing eno na me research bi about sa Dr. Drews na ma hu se moja tuntum ni nipa tuntu kokko nyina no ye refer be ye esa na me jaye ti ahomachi na meto aso adwumem ahomachi adwumem si de ba nche na so ahomachi na meto aso adwumem data no we nipa no Your best Sam George, who is a committee not saying, period napa home.
6 March.
6 March, and of course, some of the report a command, somebody a command and one farmer can't chair, dear. We need Pabia. Castle Bacon. Yeah. Sam George, one guy, very passionate.
Until I say, yeah, man, a break a crack by a man who say you
trust no son, no man,
and I am insignificant reduction. And now, Yama Mungu, and I am pesa 2-3 CDs reduction.
Negligible,
negligible figure, be I am fractional reduction. Yania Brice say,
Yatiswa could do no. And you say, I'm within that range now. And little bit of the Beme Yenny. Sam George, a castle or can be a castle cubiano. We in a cumem econ. Radio on minister. Till you are cumem, Nediso. 6 March from the report in Ebreo. Some years my so many my mehu, not acquire data every year. Yehu. And a favor settle question. So, and we say, you need monitoring mechanism be a cola, a between say Macassa. Ebe hono mai say o tumi ka so tumi say we de onu hwe nasa on send message enu atri bia nasa e kworo no mo boye ye mpanimfo no so ajeja omo ho ama ye no omo nyina na akwa enwenko nti mpanimfo no nka mayen e na bua no so mbu ye sere won e bo ka che chopon se do kan no enne ogru ho be yiso bi 200 series e o data nko a na we need 200 e wo num te be sere omo hwenye Sam George ho bi maye.
Well, Nana yebetimi ato enkrade ama Sam George say ye tie na chi. But ye woniema bi e de betudwa. One. Ye hu yempe entity so a emfa changes bia manipa abrabo mani amunyai. If omu ko reduce data to the point ye hu change bia emunyai. So omu sand yako 200 gig. Na other telcos so ebe mo homene so mo network na ye better. Me apart from data cost no. Me ye call na me gina so ana network no. Wo ye call ana afi adane hwan o mote ne data no hwan ya. Kasa na me America nipa ne nte ono so nteme de ba gina so. Hwan na eti akọ ne ho. Krono be no no. Wotimi ye call abi o 30 seconds. Na ateko. But ehwo ne nyina o network na ekọ o data na ekọ. Credit no we ya call abete na emu aye etiko bakasa na mekan wo so wo de eti say meteka mu na ka no atiafa kwan ba bia enye
na obanu so send message na anko ayete still anko no ni atew ntu sa send na kwa no so asatew
se bia
anode
se meye demonstration bi mu a makoko demonstration ma lead demonstration 2024 metumi aka say me na me lead the biggest demonstration na ye Save Ghana Football e wo krom ha biggest e kire say nipa no wo ye na wo de akoma pa ya me twan Sam George akosi emfa say the ending of July say ye hu significant changes enema be ye din ama ye ne telcos no because ade a obi atobi de me frɛ wa na ma frɛ say fa phone bra yen koye bibia menim say de wo kan Sam George was wakan obeye because no committee so
but can be oye
yes but the betimi aka say ye ma omo akosi July dollar no I stable kakra cedi no abafom omo ma ye hu significant reduction na manfo enwo he ha omo na mmere wafo nyina me maame what phone so sa no pa wi anwumre na data so de say be hwe wani but sika na eco data mu no e chen akohoma ai bi bonifie e bi to data chen akohoma e ma no bi so afa ho aye sa na wo bo akohoma na no so ati bi akoto data because e ko no so ba so na ma board
and na me twa bitumi dipo na 15 cities dey back me peduane sa na me twa dipo na e ma na fra
me Ghana ye be Ghana Ghanaians na ya hwe how if persuasion fails we will see what happens. Na data there, you benya lawyer for whom.
We should end your force. A bit of violence.
Oh, you benya teacher for whom. You benya driver for. Me say me se sikakra na me pedia invite a man for a bar. Na mumra near national campaign over data. You pay 40% reduction and an increment in the data. You pay less than 40% ukruma. You pay because you who kwaya mo fa so te so from 214 eba besi 92 no mon calculate the percentage yempe